and she's like, "Hi, my name is blah blah blah, and I think you went on a date with my husband." What's up guys, it's Fran, and thanks for clicking to watch this video. So I just wanted to come through and share a couple story times with you guys, and hopefully they make you laugh just like they make me laugh, and they're honestly just about my dating life. So if you're into it, just stay tuned. So if you know me, you know I have been using dating apps forever, and what comes with dating apps is comes with meeting really cool people and sometimes meeting some very odd people and everything in between. So there are two stories that kind of stick out to my mind from me using dating apps since moving to Indianapolis, and honestly I just had to share it with someone. So the first story is actually from when I had just moved to Indianapolis. I matched with this guy, and he's super cool, super chill, and we had planned a date for him to help me with unpacking. So I had just had my things delivered from Alaska, and tons of boxes. I had been home all day unpacking and breaking down boxes. So he volunteered to help me. So I'm like, okay, cool, awesome. So he comes over and he gets out of his truck. The first thing I noticed is that this man is high. Like super high, bloodshot red eyes, sitting super low, can barely open them type high. So that was immediate red flag, but I just kind of ignored it because I have a lot of people in my family, a lot of friends who smoke. People can be very high functioning when they smoke, so I'm like, maybe he's just high functioning, right? Well, I look in his hand and he has a bottle of Crown Royal. It was like a small pint-sized bottle, but it was a bottle of Crown Royal. So, red flag number 2. And I look at him and I'm like, I don't know what kind of party he thinks it's about to be, but it's not it. What is he planning on doing? So I continue breaking down boxes. I give him some scissors and I show him what I'm doing pretty much. So he starts to help me break down these boxes. He removes the stuff from inside of the box and places it on the counter. And then he takes the scissors and starts cutting down the side of the box. And I'm looking at him like, what are you doing? And he's like, well, how are you supposed to break the box down? I flip it upside down and cut through the tape that's on the bottom of it and then smush it together like how you're supposed to break down a box. And his high self is like, oh shit, I didn't realize that. So I'm like, okay, this dude is super out of his mind. Whole time, by the way, he's been sipping on this Crown Royal. Eventually, I'm breaking down these boxes and we're discussing stuff, and I realize that he's not really answering me like how he was initially. So I get up and go take some things to the kitchen, and I look over towards the couch, and this man is passed out on my couch. I look on the counter, and that entire pint of Crown Royal is empty. He is drunk and high, sleep on my couch. This is the first time I've ever met this man. This is our initial meeting. He's supposed to be helping me break down boxes, and he is high and drunk on my couch. How do you... I can't even ask him to leave because he's intoxicated, so he'd be dangerous driving this truck. So I have to just let him sleep on my couch. And I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and wake him up and ask him to leave, and then I blocked him and I never spoke to him again. So that's that story. This next one is a little bit crazy, and oh my gosh, y'all, I hope you guys don't judge me. But anyway, basically this guy tried to make me his side chick. Let me explain. So again, on a dating app, and this guy matches with me, and he's very cute, and I started talking to him, and he's very, very funny. So we connected because he really enjoys watching like 90s shows, and I love watching 90s shows. Specifically, I love Martin, I love A Different World, and he casually mentioned A Different World. So we started connecting over like us watching this show, and he calls himself like similar to Dwayne Wayne, right? And that gave him a million cool points in my book because I love Dwayne Wayne. Like, I always say that I would love to marry a man who is like Dwayne Wayne. Educated, funny, nerdy, super ambitious. Like, that's me. So like, I would love to date a guy like that. So I was like, okay, he gets a million cool points in my book. So as the conversation goes on, he's like, I really like talking to you. And he's like, I don't live here in Indy. However, I am here for a couple of hours. He's like, I have a client that I have to go to really quick. He's like, but after that, I will be here and I will be free. He's like, would you like to go to grab a bite to eat? I suggest this like pizza spot here. And so we meet up at the pizza restaurant, and he's like, you know, talking, cracking jokes, I'm laughing, we're talking about 90s shows, bonding over our favorite episodes. So my camera died, and I don't remember where I left off. So, but I think I was basically saying that we were at the pizza place, we're like talking, vibing really good, like he's throwing jokes, making me laugh, like we're reflecting on like 90s shows and about our favorite episodes, favorite characters. Like, he's getting so many points in my book. And then the date's over. So, you know, like we leave, he gives me like this really intense hug, and he's basically like, you know, I really enjoyed my time tonight. I really hope that we can reconnect the next time I'm in town, blah, 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 blah. Right? So we left the day off on a good note. I go home. If you guys know me, you know that I'm in bed by 9:30 at the latest, like, because I work really early, so I get up really early. So I'm in bed, knocked out. 12 o'clock, 1 a.m. roll around, and I get a phone call. I look at it, it's from like an Ohio number. So without thinking, I literally just like pick it up, and I'm like, hello. It's this lady, and she's like, hi, my name is blah blah blah, and I think you went on a date with my husband. What? I don't think so. I hope not. She was like, well, did you go out on a date tonight? And I was like, yes. I was like, I went on a date with this guy named, like, I don't know, Thomas. And she's like, well, I don't know what name he gave you, but did he look like, you know, blah 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 blah? Did he wear glasses? Was he this tall? Was he like this complexion? And I was like, yup, that was him. That's who I went on a date with. And she was like, well, did you guys have sex? I'm like, no. Like, all we did was go eat some pizza and talk. That was pretty much it. And she's like, okay, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you. So I hang up the phone, and I'm just like, what the fuck? So I like got up, freaking screenshot the whole conversation between me and the guy, and then sent all the screenshots to her, and then I blocked her number and blocked his number, and that was the end of that. Never even reflected on it again, but that was my experience of some guy trying to make me his side chick. Other than that though, guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, getting to know me a little bit more. I have tons of dating stories, so if you guys like this video, just let me know. Comment something down below about your crazy dating stories. Tell me about any experiences you have with dating apps. Are they good? Are they bad? Whatever you want to let me know. And just a reminder, I am doing a giveaway. I am giving away the Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. So if you guys are interested in winning, I have posted a couple of posts about it, about the rules and how you can enter to win, and all of that will be on my Facebook page or on my Instagram. Both of them will be listed here. Other than that, I hope to see you guys in the next one.